Hello guys, this is your D.M.A flyer, William. In this series, we are going to show you our trip to Vietnam, specifically Phu Quoc Island, Vietnam. I'm doing something different here. Instead of following the order of the trip, we are going to show you our local tours in Phu Quoc first, followed by the hotel reviews and the flight reviews. In this episode, we are going to show you the Disney of Vietnam, VinWonders Phu Quoc, a theme park which offers immersive experience that you don't want to miss. VinWonders, the biggest theme park in Vietnam. We came here after our visit to the Grand World Phu Quoc. We were surprised about how close they were. Less than 5 minutes driving, we already arrived here. Just a friendly reminder, do not bring outside food or beverages here. We forgot we had the beverages from the previous gondola rides, and we were denied entry. We had to finish drinking outside before we were allowed entering. There are 6 parts of this theme park, which includes European Street, Fantasy World, Viking Village, the Sea Shield, Adventure World, and finally Typhoon World. Once you enter the park, it's the European Street. You can purchase the buggy tickets on the right-hand side. If you are traveling with elderly people and children, it's strongly suggested you buy the buggy tickets. It will be much easier to move around. In front of this castle is where you can see the closing show. When we arrived here, it was already 1 p.m. Our target was the mermaid show. Inside this big turtle is the amazing aquarium, where you can see the mermaid show and the fish feeding show. The aquarium looks impressive. If you want to get a good spot, you should arrive 20 to 30 minutes before the show starts. If you want to sit down and watch the shows, remember to bring a cushion. Your butt will appreciate you. I added different music due to copyright issues. Let's watch the show. In between the mermaid show and the fish feeding show, it would be great time for you to walk around the aquarium and get some lunch. All of us like the fish feeding show more than the mermaid show. Let's watch the fish feeding show, shall we? It was truly amazing to see how they feed the fishes. We came to the restaurant on the upper level of this aquarium for our lunch. Turns out it's a great spot for watching the show as well. Despite the restaurant looked fancy, we found the food was just okay. The pasta dish was a little bit flavorless and the beef was a little bit chewy, unfortunately. We also walked around the aquarium. It was huge. There was a glazed underwater tunnel that you can have 360-degree views. Also, there are different exhibitions with different sea lives. Unfortunately, my mother was too tired, so we did not go to see the penguins. This aquarium is really a great spot to spend a whole day if you have kids. Let's check some of the exhibitions. After the aquarium, we took the buggy to this Ferris wheel so that we could have 360-degree views of this theme park. We would say this theme park is not very friendly to disabled people or elderly people, or if you have carriage with kids. For example, to take this Ferris wheel, you need to stay in a line for a while and then climb 3 stories. There is no elevator. Fortunately, we had CP carrying my mom up and down. This is something that this theme park can be improved in the future. One good thing about this Ferris wheel is that it's air conditioned. Look at my goofy brother pin. Tell you guys, by the way, my brother is still single. Do you want him? As you can see, there are so many different activities and facilities you can enjoy here. It's worth it to spend 2 days and 1 night to enjoy this theme park and the nearby area. In between the castle and the European street, it's where you can see the clothing show later. You can even see the Great Wall Phu Quoc from here. Viking Village, we came here right after our Ferris wheel ride. This was so much fun. Everyone enjoyed it. However, I was the only one get weight in my family.
Let's see who won't get it the most. Wait to see who's gonna get it.
It's also
All right. Oh, this is a nice one.
It was so much fun. We really enjoyed it. Before the closing show, we walk around this area a little bit. For this ride, it required at least 3 people. There was a kid who would like to do this ride, but there was not enough people there. So eventually, my sister May and I decided to join this kid, and we enjoy this ride a lot. Finally, it was time for the closing show. Remember to arrive here half hour before the show to get a good spot. This is where you really need a cushion. We love the lights and effects. Let's see the highlights of this show.
Kiểm tra đồ đạc của bạn trước khi rời khu vực. Trí tưởng tượng của bạn sẽ
Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please click like and to subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.